Your business is growing and you're thinking about expanding your space, or answering the top 3 questions we get the most often about commercial real estate. How can BDC help me finance my real estate project? At BDC, we finance the purchase, construction, and renovation of commercial buildings, including land and major work related to your project. We understand that every real estate project is unique and needs to support your business growth. Our role is to make things easier for you and give you the flexibility you need to move forward with peace of mind. How? By offering you long-term financing with flexible repayment options, like spreading payments over a longer period so you can invest without worrying about paying everything back too quickly. And if you'd like a bit of breathing room at the start, you can defer principal payments for a while and adjust your repayment based on your cash flow. That way, you can launch your project without immediate financial pressure. And the good news is that we can also finance project-related costs. This can include permits so you can get your work started, architects or engineers' fees, and even energy-efficient upgrades. You could take the opportunity to make your building greener and access attractive programs like LEED certification. Should I lease or buy my commercial building? It depends. Each option has its advantages. On one hand, leasing offers more flexibility and fewer upfront financial commitments. For example, if your business is growing quickly or you're testing a new market, leasing makes it easier to change location or upgrade your space. On the other hand, buying can be a smart long-term investment. It also gives you more control over your space, and you build an asset that may increase in value. For instance, if your business is stable and you plan to stay in the same location for several years, buying can be a great choice. The right choice really depends on your goals, budget, and how stable your business is. To help you decide, BDC offers an interactive tool that compares the cost, monthly and long-term. It also compares tax advantages and the flexibility of each option based on your own situation. In just a few clicks, you'll get a personalized recommendation based on simple data like your revenue, your space needs, and your long-term objectives. It's super practical and it's free. The tool is easy to use, designed to help you make informed decisions without complicated calculation. Try it out. How do I negotiate a commercial lease effectively? Here are a few key tips to keep in mind. First, take the time to assess your needs upfront. Before you begin, determine the size and type of space you actually need. For example, do you need a storage area? Also, clarify your location requirements. This can be critical for attracting customers or supporting your operations. From a budget standpoint, start by setting a realistic monthly amount and make sure you focus your search on spaces that fit within that limit. Also, consider the lease term as well. For example, aim for a shorter term if you're testing a new market, or a longer term if your plans are stable. Second, work with a lawyer who specializes in commercial real estate law. Their guidance can help you avoid pitfalls and fully understand your rights, because commercial leases can hide complex clauses. For example, a lawyer may spot something like a clause forcing you to pay for unexpected renovation or one that limits your right to sublease. Third, make sure you understand the full costs. Don't look only at the rent. You also need to review maintenance charges, exit clauses, and hidden costs like taxes and insurance. The key is to request a detailed list of all the fees before you sign. Finally, negotiate incentive, such as rent-free months to help you settle in, or renovation. For example, you can ask the landlord to repaint the space or install air conditioning. You can also ask for improvements so the space fits your needs. For example, you could request extra collaborative areas for your team, or additional loading docks to make shipping and receiving easier. And don't forget to negotiate options or clauses that make it easier to renew the lease when it expires. On bdc.ca, you'll find plenty of clear, jargon-free resources to help you prepare and negotiate your commercial lease effectively. Have more questions? Leave them in the comments or visit bdc.ca to learn more. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.